I've met a million liars, and they all swore they was telling the truth. I've walked 1,000 miles just to see one smile from you, and it's true. I'm still in love with you. Yes, it's true. I'm still your fool. Well, I broke 100 hearts, and I'm sure that I'll break a few more. I saw you standing there, counting the stars as the waves crashed on the shore. And it's true, I'm still in love with you. Yes, it's true, I'm still your fool. Before I had fallen for you, and ever since we fell apart, it feels like my heart has been torn in two. And it's true, I'm still in love with you. Yes, it's true. Well, I am a fool for you. Yes, it's true. I am a fool for you. Yes, it's true. I'm still in love with you. Hey everybody, it's Crazy Red coming at you live, not dead, on a 3:33 a.m. January 5th, 2025. Just saying that sounds weird, man. I tell you what, I'm 52 years old, and I never thought I'd make it this far. I swear to God, I thought I'd be dead 25 years ago, leaving behind a good-looking corpse and a couple of gold records, along with some beautiful children. And, well, I made the beautiful children, and I made a few records, but none of them went gold. And, yeah, now I'm still here. Well, anyway, here we are, and we're doing a final farewell performance here at KRS Studios, and we're getting ready to shut down shop here in KRS Nashville and head back to the Einambra, at least for a hot minute. And you know, the winds of change are blowing, my friends, and this could very well be possibly one of the last times you get to hear me from KRS Nashville. For you know, I don't know what the future holds, man. I just know that you know, we're all getting a little older, and people want to move on in different directions, and so this could be it. That's all I gotta say. And I just want to say mahalos and thank you to my partner in crime, Bill Collins, who's helped keep KRS Nashville going. In fact, the whole thing started with Bill a long time ago, and just happened to be that I became the Crazy Red and was doing stuff here at KRS for a long time, and so started off as Karen Ray Studios. Later on, kind of became Crazy Red Studios, and then we had KRS in Key West, and there's a good chance we may have a KRS in Kauai if we're lucky here. But I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I don't want to give away too much. Just know that we got some keiki we got to go take care of over on the east side, and got some work lined up on the south side. Got some friends wanting to see me on the north side, and my favorite place is always North by Northwest on the Nepali side, baby. So, having said all that, let's get back to playing some tunes, playing some jams here, and hopefully I'll get this out before I head out, because this is our last night to have some fun here in the studio. So let's keep the jams going with another deep cut from way back in the day, if I can pull this one off. There is no end to this sorrow and pain. I sit up into the night wondering if I'm insane. I'm silently searching for my soul in this rain, and all my hopes and dreams are washed away. But you should know by now. You should know by now. As life goes by, it seems shadows linger in everything. And words of comfort do nothing for me. I've always known it's not as easy as it seems. I just can't be the me that I want to be. And if I was, girl, I'd leave. But you should know by now. You should know by now. As life goes by, it seems shadows linger in everything. The man on the TV says it's time for me to change. Sure is convenient for you to have it all arranged. I gotta find a way to let you know somehow. I gotta find a way out of this town. You should know by now. You should know by now. As life goes by, it seems shadows linger in everything. Oh, we got a little hot there on the mic. It's all right. We're just doing this one for posterity's sake. Might try to blast a video out for it. Let's see what's going on here in the world, people. So yeah, I'm getting ready to shut things down here for the winter, and things have been interesting for sure. It was an interesting year, 2024, but I am glad it's gone. I'm glad it's over. I got 2 years of sobriety under my belt now. I got to celebrate my sober birthday on November 2nd, which is I went sober. My last beer I had on Key West was November 2nd, 2022. So, although some people don't believe it, some people don't know how I did it, myself included, still trying to figure out what it was that made it click. Because to be honest with you, and to sort of talk about this for a minute, because I have had more people ask me about this lately than anything, because I have a lot of friends, who drink and party, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm going to be honest with you. I partied with the best of them. I was pretty darn good at it. But in the end, like everything, everything comes to an end. And, well, for me, personally, if I didn't quit drinking alcohol when I did, then I probably would be coming to an end a lot quicker, okay? Having said that, I knew I had a problem with alcohol very early on. It runs in the family a bit, so if any of my kids are listening to this, just know the cards are stacked against you on this one, to try to drink responsibly. I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but I am going to tell you that if you start wondering if you might have a problem, you probably do, and it's something that's been passed down through the generations, from all the way back to Grandma Logan, and Mom's maiden name is Logan. And anyway, so what's the story with that? The deal, McNeil's, is that I was getting sick. I was getting real sick, and not just like kind of sick. I was getting like dope sick. Like my kidneys were collapsing, and my liver was failing, and I was starting to have a real rough time getting around, and it started off as like really bad back pain. And I just thought, well, I must have pulled my back or something. And then I got into a little tussle with a friend back in Key West over a wahine, over a female. And he got me with a good sidekick into the kidneys and collapsed one of my kidneys. And so I had no choice. I had to stop. And then for some reason, by the grace of God alone, I was lucky to have friends who gave me a chance to sober up. And I had, like I said, I'd been through this before. I had sobered up before and relapsed several times. But for some reason this time, not only was it like, hey dude, like, you're running out of, places on your punch card here, to do this. And, for, like I said, for some reason something clicked this time. Part of it was just, being too old and worn out to keep doing this. And, as we get older, we get wiser, we start to develop some empathy, at least the good ones do. And I started feeling bad about all the things I had done in my life and all the people I had disappointed, and so it was like, all right, I better do this for real this time, because I may not get another chance. And so like I said, I got sober, and I went back to Key West. I took care of my probation, and I tried to stick with the relationship that I had for a couple of years. So it turned out to be almost 3 years with my now ex. And, it still kind of bothers me a little bit, but I think I'm ready to move on now. I think I'm ready to move on to the new year, and I already broke the spell, ladies, just in case you're wondering. Our relationship was sort of toxic anyway, so when she finally split the last time I had him knocking on the door, hey, I heard the old lady's gone. But you know, it was just to get the poison out, just to break the spell. So I think I'm ready for something a little bit more serious. Maybe a little start off with friends and then see where it goes from there. But you know, you gotta like do it for yourself. And so I ended up staying sober despite all the messed up shit that I went through in my relationship, especially towards the end. And I really think my ex was trying to break me because she had not been able to maintain her own sobriety. She was having her own issues. Not that I want to talk smack, but you know, bottom line is that, you know, she wished it upon me. She's like, I hope you relapse. I hope you smoke crack with your roommate and all this shit. And I was like, damn, girl, I thought you were on my side. You know, what can I tell you? That's the truth of it. And I could get more honest with you about her, but I won't, just because I'd rather remain silent. One of my new things nowadays is just trying to accept things as they are, and you know, having a belief in a higher power is a good thing to have, and it helps to not judge. It's just, you know, God's got a plan. So if the plan is that karma will get somebody, then just let God and karma do it. You know, you got to focus on yourself and stay solid for yourself. And sometimes the only protection we have is proper action. You know, and sometimes you have to accept things as they are, man. So here's another deep cut. See if I can remember this one. So tired Friends is a very, very, very old song. One of the first songs I ever wrote. I'm like channeling Heather right now, my first baby mama. If you're listening, Heather, I definitely channeled you there for a minute, sitting there thinking about you. And all my kids' moms lately, because I've been really trying hard to get with my kids, and I'm working on the youngest one, because as hard of a battle as it is to reunite with your children, I'm trying to work on the youngest one, and maybe if I can get set up on Kauai and get, reconnecting with him in a good way, I can encourage or tempt my other children to come find me, because I'm living on Kauai, you know what I'm saying, but or one of the islands, I don't know, we'll see. We've got things in motion right now, and like I said, this is just a little fun broadcast. I'm gonna put this down. Just pulling out some deep cuts, man, because this could be my last chance here. Crazy, oh, so they say. I guess I'm crazy, that's my way. Lonely, yes, I'm rolling, you're not there, and I'll stay crazy over you, walking in the rain, and I'm washing away the pain. Stay with me tonight. Hold me tight. Anyway, it's Crazy Red here, and time we were getting into here, it's getting kind of late, which is early for me, and well, I really gotta, I'm gonna have to cut it short here, people. I think I got a feeling I got some other stuff to do. Gotta mix this down real quick, and I just wanted to play a couple last songs here at the studio, and hopefully we'll be back and record some more music down the line, or we'll find another spot to get the KRS Crazy Red show going, and it's kind of with a heavy heart that I go this time, but it's sort of the thing I need to do, and it's been a crazy ride, man. What can I tell you? It's been a really crazy ride, and all I can say is I'm grateful I'm grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for all of you who participated in my dating life. And I don't know and how much more of that I have left in me, but you never know. We might have one or two left in us before it's all said and done. And you know, I'm trying to hang on, people, because I was real close to the edge there for a while. And you know, I'm still walking on a razor blade, still walking on a tightrope, you know what I mean? But with faith and an open heart, and God bless with some semblance of sobriety in my life these days, it has definitely brought forth a new clarity. To those people in the past who I've hurt, just know that Crazy Red feels like shit about all that stuff, and you know, my heartfelt apologies go out to all you out there. You know who you are. Some of you hurt me too, but you know, I always kind of knew in my heart it wasn't the right thing to hurt you back, and so, you know, we live and we learn, and if we're lucky, we get a chance to fix things before it's all said and done. And that's where I'm at. If I was like in a phase of my life right now, like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Walk Hard, you know, the mockumentary about the rock star who does all this crazy stuff, and then he gets to that point where, you know, he sobers up and he's playing catch with all his kids, and he's trying to get his stage's comeback. You know, that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at, and you know, hopefully I can pull a couple more rabbits out of my hat and be around for a little bit longer and have some more fun, make some more music. And you know, I raise my glass to all of you out there, regardless of whether you're sober or not. My prayers always go out to the still sick and suffering people out there with addiction. If any of you out there hear my voice and you need someone to help you, I can always offer you my experience, my advice, my wisdom towards it, but I won't preach. I don't try to save people. I don't try to preach the Bible to people. I just try to be there for people when they ask me for a hand, or if they ask me for help, or if they ask me for advice. I try to give the best I can, while I continue to try to do the best that I can to not be another bad example, because there's plenty of bad examples out there, and you don't have to go far to find one. And that's it, man. So just try to be a good example. Try to live a Pono life. Try to live a life worth living, you know. And hopefully, if you've strayed or fallen off the path, that you can get back on it. You can get back on it. And, you know, my heartfelt love goes out to all of you, for real. And that includes you and you and you, who are afraid to pick up the phone and say you're sorry, or say fuck you one more time. Go ahead. It's okay. I can handle it. And if not, I just will wish you the best always. But except for when I'm mad thinking about it. But, you know, I'll get over it. All right, guys. It's Crazy Red. Peace out. And mahalo is for your okay, cool.